submitting to you the report of the truth, justice and...
After a turbulent takeoff, TJRC may be onto a rough landing shortly after heaving a sigh of relief that it had successfully reached its destination. Apparently, the implementation process will not be as straight as the Truth, Justice and Reconciliation Act had stipulated.
Interesting development is that there is now a move to amend the TJRC Act so as to allow Parliament to consider the report and debate it, I suppose.
It has come to the attention of the Truth Commission that Parliament's Justice and Legal Affairs Committee introduced a bill in the National Assembly Tuesday last week to amend the Act. If it goes through, Section 48(4) of the report will read, quote, "The Minister shall table the report in Parliament for consideration within 21 days after its publication," end quote. The former CEO of the Commission is concerned that the words "for consideration" mean volumes. Actually, it may involve editing the report, as it were, not to mention that a number of MPs and senators as well were adversely mentioned in the report.
It's only natural that if you give me something that can harm me or injure me or does not further my interests, I would immediately seek to blunt its effect.
If that was to happen, then the reason for setting up the commission would be lost.
My sense of the proposed amendments is that they seek to deal with the political realities of implementing the report of the Commission and have either by design or default have, kind of blinded themselves to the reality that was existing when the country said, let us form a truth commission.
The implementation committee was supposed to drive the process forward, but more than 2 months down the line, the Attorney General, now in charge of the Justice docket, is yet to form it. Though she is no longer an insider at the Commission, Nyaundi says there is a general sense of lack of commitment in implementing the TJRC report.
As originally framed, the Act did not allow for any changes to the report. Now, when we say that it is being brought to the House to allow the House to again reinterrogate what the Commission found, the unfortunate thing is that the honorable members do not have the vantage position of the Commission of listening to the victims, of examining some of the documents that the Commission examined.
The Kenya National Commission on Human Rights position is that it's only moral that every effort be made to implement the report. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Live at 9.